Welcome back, friends. It's BigDenoPlays Aeon Trespass Odyssey. We're, as you can see, on day 54, cycle 3, the Pitiless of the Sun. We're on story card 3B, 3A apparently. No, we did definitely flip to 3B, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm going to go check that right now, actually. Yes. Yes, we still have the same number of tokens, which is 7, I think. We picked up one that I definitely didn't add. And what we're looking for is the second half of the chariot, of Icarus's chariot, that we need to track down. So we have some knowledge about where it is. We've just got to get there. But at the end step of our current day, on our timeline day, 1, 2, 3, 4, we unfortunately have triggered a battle with the pursuer. Not the pursuer, the burden. And we're about to fight that before we move into the next day. And whatever else needs to happen from the Doom card will happen tomorrow. This will be the last burden fight that I show on film, mostly because it takes a very long time to set up the map. There's so many things on the map. And it also generally requires a fair bit of change of equipment and so forth. So unfortunately, I'm going to be lazy in this one. I'm just going to take the 4 same guys that I've been taking in the last few fights. And we're just going to try and slowly make our way up there together as a group, as a team. I should probably put in some of the things that I have that prevent pushes or kickbacks, maybe. I could make 2 roll breakers before I got into this fight. No, because I absolutely knew this was going to happen. So, yeah, so I think we'll put some roll breakers on. Or something. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. We're gonna probably lose some Titans here. I probably shouldn't be taking my Returner, my Warkeeper, and my Ascender. But we're just gonna try and slowly walk up there together as a team, take some hits, but maybe not try and bash him too much. I'm excited. Let's get straight into it. I apologise if you can hear a little bit of sniffling in my nose. I am a little under the weather. Last couple of episodes I've been coughing all over the place. I had to do heaps of cuts in the last episode actually because I kept coughing, so I didn't want people to have to listen to me coughing like a lunatic. But anyway, I'm here playing some fun games. There's no place I'd rather be. So let's get into it. Over here on the primordial sheet, we'll just shuffle these. We don't have to do anything special. And that, with the 0 on top, it's the monster's AI turn, the primordial's AI turn. Oh look, it's this card, which means the person with the most movement, which is the returner, gains the Sisyphean card. It's a real shame for her. Not even bringing my favourite Titan in this one, the Skyseer. Alrighty, so the returner is not going to get into range with her thing. I think we'll split into 2 groups here. So the Ascender, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Warkeeper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Returner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Ulyssia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone's having a great time. That's it. Our turn No one's got any rage or anything they can play with. This card, let's have a look. The highest fate. Unfortunately, that's the returner because she starts with 2 fate. What a shame. And move to centre and judge. He's already in the centre. He's going to do a judge. It's a wisdom or cunning. She's at cunning +2, so this is on 7s. Three hits, we die. That seems unfortunate. Oh, now we do unfortunately have a Sisyphean. When the burden attacks a Titan, with Sisyphean apply the following additional effects. Attack gains 1 attack die. Yucky. 4 dice, needing 7s. Oh, I love being me. I just don't think you understand how much fun it is. Just rolling shit hot. After attack, rewind. 1 hit deals 1 fate and suffer knockdown. We'll take 1 fate. I think we take a danger as well, because each hit deals 1 danger from Sisyphean. And then we rewind. And she's knocked down, which is fine, because we can unexhaust. We've got the teleresuscitation to stand up from knockdown. That's her. End of round. We do the signature, which is rolling failure. Furthest Titan in the highest column, it is going to be our ascender. Oh, I do need to do a minor trauma draw actually, because I took danger and fate. So feign death. Immediately chain break the primordial. Gain the knockdown standing up card. Okay. I guess we won't be doing we won't be doing that. So we'll be back up here. Fun. All right, furthest Titan in the highest column, so it is the ascender. So he's going to take 3 dice on a 10. He has spiral shield. So 3 on a 10, could dodge maybe. No, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 fails. Each hit deals 2, so that's 6. We're going to roll 2 black dice to try and reduce that from the sign Cataphract. 6 goes down to 5. And we can move his time anchor 1 space, which doesn't really matter because there is no rewind. And gain 1 fate. Oh, no. First of all, gain the danger, and then we'll draw a major trauma. Heroic death, first round only. Find and resolve the feigned death minor trauma. Is that the one I just had? Yep, immediately chain break the primordial. Sucked in. He's not even going to kick back. Not going to gain Sisyphean. That's awesome. Oh. Okay, it's our turn. So we have 2 knockdown primordial titans that can move straight away. Ascender survived a card, so he gains a precision. All right. So we don't want the returner to be the one to suffer attacks in this instance, because she has Sisyphean, so we will definitely What's the Ascender's gear? He's got the Shade Shield. So I think the Warkeeper is our best option here. He's going to move forward. Re-establish his time anchor. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to have a hit with the Probability Blade. He will re-establish his time anchor right where he is, just in case we have a rewind situation. And Probability Blade, have a swing. It's plus whatever it is, a 5. It's plus. It's definitely more than +3. So it's 2 whites and a red, and we need 5. So we have no power reroll. Oh, we have Trireme Ballast at 5, so we can potentially power reroll here. Ooh, don't have any breaks or anything in the pool. No. It's unlikely we're going to get this here. Fail, gain 1 danger. Kick back 6. That's okay. We'll obviously spend a power reroll to try and reroll and get a double here, which is unlikely, but no. So we finish up with 4. I don't think I got anything else I can do. He doesn't have an auto break. Nope. So he's going to put 2 openings in the pool. 1, 2. He's going to put, it's probably Spiral actually. He's going to put 2 hope tokens in the pool. 1, 2. And he's going to put 2 break tokens in the pool. 1, 2. He's going to gain a danger. He's going to get kicked back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to suffer crash, which is going to be another danger. The returner's going to suffer crash, which is going to be a danger. She can't gain the knockdown card. He has gained the knockdown card. And that's it. We will do the returner next, I think. No, we'll do the Ascender. So he has the knockdown card. He's going to lose the knockdown card. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. He's going to have a swing with his Shade Shield. So he's hitting on 6s. It's a 3. He'll spend a fate to re-roll. It doesn't have a commit, does it? No. Still a 3. He fails. Oh, everything in the pool goes away. Stupid. Or did he miss those? Actually, he has the Argo Cryptex Alpha, which gives him +1 precision, and he has +1 precision because he has a token, so he actually hits on his first one. So suck it, you guy. 6! Ooh, I got 2 hope and 2 break. 1 white, 1 black, 1 red, and 1 automatic power. Perform signature against the attacker. That's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get it done. Retractable leg. We will build the pool. So the Ascender, he starts with an opening from Commander Electrion. He gets a black token at level 1. The shield gives him Hope 2, Opening 2, and reposition 1. So he will reposition up 1 space. And now the dude will go. So he's going to go up on top. He's going to make his rolling failure attack. It's 3 on a 9, or 3 on a 10, sorry. We might as well dodge at this point. So we'll go to 3 on a 9. Ooh, 2, 8, and 1. We'll re-roll that one. Nope, so we successfully dodge 0, which means we're gaining 6 danger, which will be reduced to 5, 4. And we will move our time anchor 2. We are going to have to draw a grave trauma, which is disemboweled, you die. So we will use our second chance from the fate safe. And instead we gain push the limit. Oh, suck shit, guy. Rolling failure, so we didn't gain nothing else. This is so good. You may immediately move up to 4 spaces and perform a bonus attack with +1. All right, well, let's have a look at that. So we just need to count out how far away we are from our friends. 1, 2, 3, 6. So we can go 1, 2, 3 to there. And that will be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yep, so that's in range. So we'll perform an attack with the Shade Shield. We survived another token, so we have +1 move now, which is fun. And the Shade Shield is +5, so that's an 8. And we get hardened. So we need an 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, plus an automatic power. We're unlikely, but you never know. So that's 1, 2, 3. We will spend a power reroll on this one. We'll spend a black reroll on this one. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we are 1 short, but the Shade Shield, does it have one of those things? No. We do have Motivate on the Shade Shield, so I'm actually going to Motivate 1, 1. Sorry, Motivate on the Siren Cataphract. And Inspire is going to stand up the chick from Knockdown, the Warkeeper. Stand up the Warkeeper from Knockdown from the shield. He's got reposition 1, so we will reposition 1 to there. And I think that's unfortunately it. So we'll build the pool. It's the same as last time, exactly the same. Everyone's stood up from knockdown, no penalties. That's it. Oh yeah, and for the rest of the fight, I have -1 power on my Ascender. Oh no. I was actually close to getting through there. The Returner, I'm going to start her turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because she has Sisyphean. And she could go like that and have a shot with her Sphere Cast. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Sphere Cast. got +1 precision. 5 is a hit. Forgotten names. 5 reds. 1 black, 2 hope. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reroll with the black token. No, but it's enough. Forgotten names. Gain 2 ambrosia tokens. 1, 2. We can't unexhaust the sphere cast because it's cumbersome, and we have Sisyphean. At level 1, we will leave an opening in the pool. Then we'll put 3 fire, 1, 2, 3. And then we can reposition 1 from the sphere cast. We're fine, we won't reposition 1. But we will motivate our friend, the Warkeeper. And last of all, Ulyssia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Going to make an attack with the Phoenix Xiphos. 2 is not quite enough. I don't think. +3, +4, +5. Nope, 2 is not enough. Just spend a fate to re-roll that. Critical. I forgot to do this. Critical. Oh, man, this is such a good one to get a critical on. Wow, that's just glorious. 1. I forgot about my auto break before. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 fire tokens in the pool. I actually don't know if there's any way to fail this with the number of tokens that you have on the white dice, the number of potentials. I don't think there's any way for me to fail that. We succeed. And so we can no longer gain the Sisyphean condition card. That is a very, very tidy turn of events. Can't gain it for the rest of the battle. Good, good, good. AI card is priority target. Who's the priority target? Unfortunately, it's Heraclides, isn't it? It is. Move and attack. So we will move to here. We'll smash that. And his attack is 3 on a 9. The Ascender already used his dodge. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gets 1. Reroll that. No. Each hit deals 3 danger, gain 2 ambrosia tokens. Unfortunately, that's a straight obel draw. One, 2. So we're going to go down to 12, which is nice. So we can move our thing. 1, 2, 3. 2 ambrosia tokens, knock down and rewind. Ooh. If we survive the obel draw. Let's see, shall we? You live. Gain rage. Good. Wouldn't have been too big a deal if he died. Knocked down. Now, do we want to suffer time clocked instead? We do. So we will suffer time clocked instead of knocked down using our Fall from Eden. But I've definitely forgot to build the pool. It's fire 2, opening 2. And then we'll put a break from the Phoenix Xiphos. Great. So we are knocked down, which turns into time clocked. We can't rewind. I'm not sure if we still gain a negative speed token or not, but I'm not going to bother marking it because he gains a speed from the thing. So I'll just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, over to rolling failure. Furthest Titan in the highest column. It is Ulyssia. Moves to here. She blocks none, but she's looking for 9s, and she has 3 rerolls. 1, 2, 3. Oh, crit evade. Oh, a second evade. Oh, 2. And 2 danger. Trigger a minor trauma draw. Insulted. I like these able draws and straws so far. They're good. Man, this is going really well. No kickback again. She does not have a Phoenix Xiphos in her hand because it disappeared. So it has to be with a spiral shield. So we will attack with the spiral shield just to ensure we get the chain break. It's a lot of reds. Those all hit. So 4 hits, 4 reds. Bonus attack, so we ignore attack reactions. Apparently we need a 12 on 5 reds. Seems good. We don't get a 12. Gain danger equal to your fate. That's the end of the primordial round. So it's over to us. She started her turn from there. Alright, so what we want to try and do here is get a few people off the board this turn and deny any attacks whatsoever. So if we do the returner, who does have the pursuer ultimatum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, she can actually walk off the board in this turn with the pursuer ultimatum. She'll sacrifice her movement to, or her action rather, to do that, unexhaust. The Warkeeper is going to use our hyperadrenaline infusion. And he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Ulyssia is going to use Volt because she has the Exile's Garb. There's nothing in the pool except for an opening and a break. I think we'll go with her. So she's going to make an attack. 1, 2, 3. With the Phoenix Xiphos. She's hitting on 5s, 4s. Yeah, we'll actually go double break. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. There's no critical. So we need a 7. We're going to gain 2 fate because there's only 2 Kratos tokens in the pool. White, white, red. Oh, we've done it too. You little beauty. Needed a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, easily. Woo. Another wound on the guy. Over to here. Shuffly, shuffly, shuffly. And then over here. So she's going to vault. And she's going to reposition. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then she's going to move off the board. So she is safe. She's done. And inspire, no, tumble, no. So 2 openings, 1, 2. 2 fire, 1, 2. Break, break, opening in the pool. Do we want to bring the Ascender down now, where he could potentially get his butt handed to him? She started from here. He started from here. She started from there. I think we will do the Ascender, because he can motivate. He doesn't have Vault though. He has Auto Break 1. We're probably not going to get a wound, so how many dudes do I need to get off the map here? We need to get 4. Okay. I'm actually going to leave him off this turn. I'm not going to bring him back from time clock this turn. I'm going to bring him back next turn. So that's it. He's got the semi-sync. Yep. So we go over to here. We draw this AI card. Sisyphean Tilt. Target 2 Titans starting from the highest column. We will trigger at this window of opportunity a Pursuer Ultimatum on the returner. She will get off the board. She's home. So that attack does nothing. And then we will also trigger the Sun Guard Reflex. I just realised he has an extra move because of his cast off, which is actually perfect because he's going to trigger his Sun Guard, 1, 2, and then we're going to use Chronosphere Warning System, 1, 2, 3. He's also going to get off. So the only person we've got to get off now is the Ascender. So no attacks. The burden moves to the center of the board. And then he does his Imposter's Gaze, steal a Nemos node from each Titan, because there is no one to attack. That's probably not too bad. Don't really want him to go away, so we'll steal 1 from there. We'll steal 1 from there. We'll steal 1 from, has to be there. And we'll steal 1 from there. No, there. That's his thing. It's then our turn. We return from time clocked. This guy will use semi-sync and he'll just walk off the board because he's speed 5/5, and then when he attacks he'll use his Sun Guard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. 4 Titans survived, no deaths, pretty good. Could have been worse. Could have lost a lot of Titans, but we didn't. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to do any more of those battles on screen, because you sort of don't have to really engage and you can generally come pretty close to surviving with most. Admittedly, we did do a oval draw, but I don't think we had to do an oval draw. I think we could have got around that. So Map, adversary, or removed. That was the doom step. So that was the end step. So we are now moving on to the next timeline day. We will move. We're going to move to 56, which is here. We're going to mark the timeline. We're going to do our shuffle. And our acclamation will happen very shortly. So we do this, gain a Titan and gain a Rage as a group. What tile are we on? We are on the Twilight Watch, so we gain a Rage as a group. You can have one, clear, 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 lose 2 Argo Fate. I did have to mark some resources, but they're not really relevant. Because I'm not making anything at this point in time from that. Nubian traders, interesting. We'll come back to that. 5 Siren Shell and a Daedalus Machina. And Hyperborean Alloy. No encounter acclamation. Let's go. So 12, 14, 22, 2, 29, and we replace it with 17, 21, 26, 18, and 20. So it's our acclamation done. We have a combat research. Transient death. I think we'll go to time skip now, which will let us have the Icarian live study very shortly. So that's pretty much the end of this step. So we do go to the Doom, because we have reached 7 Doom. And that is this one. When there are 7 more Doom cards, see 87. Here we go. Rendezvous with Death. All right. Dozens upon dozens of frantic cries echo through the air, the bustle of countless lives suddenly being uprooted, rising into the still skies above the city of Valtos. You walk the cobbled streets, directing your crew in the evacuation efforts. Titans help to carry heavy loads to the city boundaries, while Agrafar and her scouts are preparing vital supplies for the long road ahead. A shudder courses up your spine as you look around, the streets and squares hauntingly familiar to you. You have walked them before, far in the hoarfrost future. You have seen the burned husks of homes, the shattered statuary, the piled corpses long since picked over by scavengers. You have seen the carcass of this place, the beachhead of the Spartan invasion. Valtos was the first city to burn during the Nietzsche's crusade, consumed by the Spartan war machine as the Empire strove to establish a foothold in the land. According to the tales of others, the Spartans arrived and razed a settlement in a single night, leaving no survivors. You intend to change that. The Imperial Armada may be too much for the Argo to handle alone, especially without your Laconian allies, but at least you can save the lives of the civilians. You stride into a large market square, now filled with people whose faces reflect the fear they are experiencing. In the midst of the crowd, standing atop a stack of crates, a yellow-robed priest bellows and berates the would-be refugees, red cheeks puffing out as he clamours for attention. Do not listen to the hysterics of the outsiders. Have faith in our Lord Helios. He has bestowed his benevolence upon this city, a safeguard to protect us from all dangers. As you look at his words, you turn to see the titanic structure that looms over the city, a massive tower of white marble banded with gold and copper. At its apex, a colossal sphere, a sun of gold, crystal, and polished black ice gazes down over the city, an ever-watchful eye observing the townsfolk. When you arrived, bringing dire warnings of the Nietzschean, the Sun Heirs had been swift to dismiss them, claiming this benevolence of Helios, a potent defensive weapon, would protect them. As you are regarding the ancient tower, pondering its origin, a sudden cry arises from the seaward side of the city. Beyond the Argo and its fleet, a dark shape looms on the horizon, a vast armada of black ships, their sails of red and white, boldly standing out on the waves. Do we want to use the Argo to shield the Delphian evacuation? Use the Argo's auxiliary fleet to engage the Spartans and gain diplomacy with the Twilight Watch? Or let the benevolence save everyone? Well, I don't trust the benevolence. I don't trust the doom. I don't trust the people from the Twilight Watch, or the people from the Sun Heirs, I should say. So we'll go Twilight Watch. We'll help them. Diplomacy, Twilight Watch +1. Delphian Diplomacy -1. Gain 89. In minutes, the entire support fleet of the Argo is deployed, every available trireme and launch moving under full sail towards the Spartan fleet. Pitifully outnumbered, but ready at least to slow the enemy for a time. The two armadas race towards one another, a few shots from the deck-mounted ballista exchanged as the gap between them closes. Even from this distance, you imagine you can hear the screams of the wounded. You can only hope that your people will give as good as they get, making the Imperial forces pay for their advance in blood. As you watch, the Quinquereme emerges from the Spartan forces, pulling ahead. Upon its prow, a towering figure stands, the sight of him filling your innards with dread. White robe, golden hair, imperious stance, he is impossible to mistake. The Nietzschean steps up the side of his vessel, standing there for a long moment, observing the onrushing fleet. There is a pause, and then a sudden eruption. Where once the shining white figure of the Nietzschean stood, now his shadowy counterpart rises astride the deck of the ship, towering far above the waves. The thick, oily hide of the creature gleams in the sunlight, strange symbols flickering into being and vanishing before the eye. Choking fumes spill out from its form, while a white skull emerges from the roiling blackness. The monster howls, a deep, overpowering screech that wings its way into every soul, raises one of its hands, an immense sword appearing in its grasp. It swings, striking the waves before its craft, and a tide of blackness spills forth. A flood of ambrosia slithers across the surface of the waters, engulfing your fleet. You see the lead trireme dissolve in the caustic black fluid, crew falling into the ooze with tortured shrieks. There is a flash, and the inking doom ignites. Lose a crew. Alright, C91, your hearts sink. The plan to slow the Spartan fleet while you evacuate the city has been a complete and utter failure. The Nietzschean himself is leading the invasion. While he and his monstrous counterpart are present, you have no hope of slowing the advance. But there are still people in the city, people who need to get to safety. There is no choice but to engage the Spartan vanguard directly. You muster what troops you can. Delphian and Argo crew members alike can make for the docks. At least you can make the Spartans' attempt at landfall as costly as possible. Each Argonaut tests fury or courage. So fury or courage. So we'll test one. We need to succeed on a 9. You may gain 3 rage to add +2. Well, please. Thank you very much. So that means he's looking for a 6. Spend a fate to re-roll. Come on, champion. 4. You gain a danger. Fury or courage. Fury will gain 3 rage. 7's good. Fury or cunning. Fury or courage, sorry. Will gain 3 rage. 6. Sweet. And Hero Courage will add 3. Come on. Spend a fate to re-roll. Nope. Gain a danger. 2 successes, 94. Gain 1 Blade Nymph Summoning Charge. Not sure how to mark that. Is that the one that makes a free sword? Oh, yeah. Cool. See, 96. You press on through the tight streets, keeping just ahead of the Spartan ranks. The red and white clad warriors harry at your heels like dogs snapping at prey. Then, with no warning, you stop. You hesitate, unsure why they would give up their chase like this. You emerge into a wide agora, wary that perhaps there may be a trap lying in wait for you. Silence falls across the city as the Spartan legions keep their distance, and then, finally, he emerges. The Nietzschean appears exactly like the first time you met him. Pristine features, statuesque frame, immaculate robes bound with a golden girdle, billowing mane of shimmering hair matched only by the icy blue of his eyes. He turns an arrogant, superior smile towards you, extending his hands to either side in greeting. "Ah, I see the Argo has found some new champions," he proclaims. "Did they take you or make you? Is Trismegistus with you? It has been too long." "Not for us," the party leader snorts. The Nietzschean smiles his thin, cold smile, a flicker of confusion flashing in his eyes. He doesn't understand your meaning, and your familiarity in speaking with him is clearly puzzling. "Thread carefully, I am the Nietzschean, the embodiment of my empire's strength, God among men." Realization dawns upon you. He has no idea who you are. At this point in his path, he has never met you. Perhaps this is a chance for a different outcome, an opportunity to reach him before he is consumed by the abyss of hatred and misery. Are you here now to change the predetermined course of the world? I think we will warn the Nietzschean of the dark times to come. Gain 1 Argo knowledge. 54. Spoken like a true weakling, the Nietzschean declares haughtily. Nothing is unconquerable. It may just be the would-be conqueror that can be found wanting. My strength is unending. I will not be denied. My ascension is inevitable. See 103. 103, the Nietzschean shrugs, a haughty smirk clinging to his lips. Don't waste my time. There. The throne of dawn and dusk. Mine. Icarus will not stop me, nor Phaeton, nor the impotent clergy of a dead god, and certainly not you. You fail to hide your surprise at the mention of Icarus. Has he whispered sweet nothings to you too? Such a weakling, ever in his father's shadow. He can stop the eschaton, the party leader growls. Is that what he told you? Even if that were true, why would I seek to extinguish the pyre which birthed me? It was a gift to all mortal kind. The divine shackles are off. Now climb out of the mud. Nothing changes. My thoughts exactly. When I saw the Argo, I thought maybe I would finally find a peer that could test me. But of course, all the worthy puppets of Trismegistus are either dead or gone rampant. Are you all that is left? He waves a hand towards you dismissively and turns away from you. Go back to whatever hole you've crawled out of. Await a summons from a mortal god. He walks back to his ranks of Spartan warriors. You have a chance to retreat back to the Argo, but what you do next is entirely up to you. So, we have a choice. We can choose to fight the Nietzschean again and try to change the fate of Valtos and Delphi as a whole. It is a bad battle because you don't get the all-for-one trait. You get nothing. I did this the first time I played, and I died very, very easily. So we will see 104. We retreat to the Argo. The old priest joins us on the Acropolis deck, looking out over the chaos with a grim downward twist. So Icarus came to the Nietzschean for help and was dismissed. His plea is indeed dire, and the Nietzschean immutable. Yes, in a world of Olympians returned, the Nietzschean is but a bug under their feet. You fix your gaze on the receding city, the colossus that towers over it. The Nietzschean raises his head, turning the burning white pinpricks of his eyes toward the Argo. Is this how he learned of your existence to begin with? Is this the first step on your path towards the final confrontation with him in Sparta? It is. Read side 3A of the Divine Shackles story card. Well, we've done well, friends. We've managed to hold on till now. We are on 3B on the Eschaton solution, so we're a chance of getting to the end. We did gain a Doom for choosing that option. So unfortunately, we are on Doom card 3B, and we have a Doom. Whew. So that is the end, the Doom step. We've gone to the end step, and we are now over here on this map. All right, so here's where knowledge comes into play. There's two maps of the future, and the two halves of the chariot are in the two opposite maps. The quickest way to get to that map is to use this time wound and go all the way over here. So from this location, we are going to jump into the time wound, where we do not do any exploration. We just mark this. We don't do any encounter. And then we move to our next day, where we'll go here. And then we will mark a timeline day. We're going to shuffle these bad boys. Chekhov's Sun, again, lose a frozen time. We will lose a frozen time and we will gain a crew. Thanks to having the thing that lets us do that. And that goes away. It's good. Daedalus Machina. We are on a Twilight Watch, so we gain another Argo Knowledge. And we gain 3 Daedalus Machina resources. Woo! Soaring Cradle, 6 Hyperborean alloys. Okay. Good. So we have those 2 Inward Odyssey to read. We'll see if they are relevant for us. Gain a crew and 10 Frosian Ambrosia. What are we on? 55. I want some bonuses. We'll just do this. Permanent Courage. Permanent Cunning. Permanent Courage. Permanent Wisdom. Sure. So where are we at? Timeline marked. We're here. We're on the map. Great. So we're going to move one step over to here. We're going to go here. We have a loop end. However, we have some frozen time, and we also have the ability to extend our loop by gaining a paradox. So we are going to extend our loop once. And we'll do our shuffly shuffle. What's maps? It's another Twilight Watch. Lovely. We have already been to this location, but because it's a Doom, we do have to do a test We fail, we'll spend a fate to reroll. We fail. So we gain another doom. Two Hyperborean Alloy and 5 Siren Shell. We have a Structural Research. Stasis Theory. Delphian Diplomatic Relations, we don't need. Chronopolitics, we don't need, I don't think. I think we'll just go Stasis Theory. Cool. Let's just have a look at what we can make and see if there's anything we want to make at this point. What do we need for that? Clothed flesh. Sure, I've asked that before. What do we need for that? 3 frozen ambrosia. I did have Delphian traders before. Nubian traders, I should say. We can get 3 frozen ambrosia from a razor claw. No, Icarian feather. Second horse skull pauldron, if you don't mind. That's good. All right. So we're on one more day. We're going to jump into the map. We're going to teleport ourselves over here. And here we are in this wonderful new location that is owned by the Sun Heirs. We have a combat research. We have another loop. We'll pay a frozen time to extend our loop again. To here. We will do our shuffle. Shuffly shuffle. Twilight allied gain 1 glory. I think we actually lost one. Oh, we'll take it on Inwards Odyssey. Great. 56. How good's that? 4 Siren Shell, and we gain a Doom. We'll spend an Argo Fate to avoid the Doom gain. 5 is not enough. We'll re-roll. Come on, Deno. Come on, mate. Oh. 4 Siren Shell and 2 Siren Shell. 6 Siren Shell and another Doom. We are on a new tile that has an encountery thing. So let's roll and see what chart we get. Natural 10. Coming of age. No one can actually get a thing anymore. It's a shame. I probably would have picked that. Yeah. Sorry, I was off with the fairies there, looking at some other things that are happening very, very soon. All right, we rolled a 10. Coming of age. It is to right all wrongs, which is a fate. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, what is happening here? I'm going to skip through reading this one, friends, because we're not going to get anywhere near finishing this one. So I'm just going to make my choices and do what needs to be done. So we're going to gain 2 Argo Fate. Wonderful. We're going to gain a Twilight Watch Diplomacy. I'm going to mark R9. And gain a hull. And then we're going to check our choice matrix. R5, no. N8, no. F10, no. 7. Each Argonaut gains 1 fate. $82. Uh, 008. Twilight Watch 1, gain a glory. Inwards, Twilight Watch 1. Oh, look. Mark G5. Disgraceful Parent, another one on Inwards Odyssey. My goodness. We're at 57. Party leader gains a rage. Well, here. And that's it. Return to the voyage phase. Disgraceful Parent. Oh, that is awesome. It's a cool one. Just put a fire token in the pool. Okay. Appreciate that was very uninteresting. I'm probably going to edit that out. And so you'll be hearing this now. Hello. We have a combat research, and we are going to take a Curry and Harpy live study. We need both of those. Do we take time dilation? No. Live study. Great. Let's see what we can do here. So the loop end is not triggering this stay. We are going to move across one more. We've found a glory. We've found a frozen time. We're still in Sun Air's territory. pop the glory here. We'll mark this. We'll do our shuffly shuffles. And we have a timeline battle. A Delphian fleet, gain a summoning charge. Traders is probably gone. 5 Siren Shell and gain a Paradox. Paradox is problematic. 2 Hyperborean and gain a Danger as a group. 1, 2, 5 Siren Shell. Danger as a group. Fine. Everyone's cards go back in now. Because we have a timeline battle. And this time we'll face off against a Hypertime Oracle, level 4, so we can check that box. And we should be pretty good. Now we do have, we did have an opportunity to build some stuff with the Icarian Harpy last turn from the live study. What does the Devolver need? We need a few more Frozen Ambrosia. We need a few more Hyperborean Alloys. Cool. All right, friends, I'm going to set that up and we'll be back soon. I'm going to take a little break though. Alrighty, so I've set up for our battle against the Hypertime Oracle. And I'm going to double check a couple of things. So we're just going to flip this over. Is your level 4. So we're escalating twice. We've got 1 AT and we've got 1 Danger / Fate. So I'm going to put these here so I remember. And the only other change is we have Omega Terminus. He's hit on a 9+. Great. So everything else is the same. I'm going to leave this because otherwise I'll forget all these rules. So we're escalating twice. 1, 2 gone. 1, 2 in. And 1, 2 of these gone. 1, 2 of these in. In media res on top. Get these stacks ready to go. Okay, over here, we'll just shuffle the decks again. Once again, I'm not making too many changes. I've just put our second Horse Skull Pauldron that we had created here on Ulyssia. And at the start of battle, she is going to gain a fatigue token, which will be her movement, I think. All right. Yep, just getting our movement. We picked up a couple of new strains and so forth from our Inwards Odyssey, but we're not going to use any of them for this moment in time. I think instead, yeah, so we have to go danger down, don't we, for this? In media res, let's have a look, shall we? Lowest fate and continuing in ascending order. All right, well, Penelope starts and goes to 2 because she is a thing. So we'll start with Fisher. She draws a minor trauma. Start of the primordial round, we turn off any positives. So that one goes away. That one stays on top. That one goes away. Once again, we shan't be breaking the wheel in this fight. So now she draws a minor trauma and it is thrown off balance, exhaust all your exhaustible gear. That is a lot of exhaustible gear. Cool. Well, I know what her first turn is. She's just doing nothing. I'm just going to leave that there so I remember. And then the major trauma we will do the Ascender, and he gets marked for death. Cool. So, because he's gained the thing, he gains a token, so he is now +1 precision, which is good. And our last one we will do will be Penelope. She's going to draw our Grave Trauma. Heroic Life. Well, it's good that I did that. Move up to 3 spaces and perform a bonus attack. Well, 1, 2, 3. She will roll to shoot with the sphere cast. Oh, I was also supposed to check the top one. Oh, it's a black oval draw. Okay, so she's hitting on an 8, 7. So she's hitting on a 7. All right. She rolls a 5. She's going to spend a fate to re-roll and hope we can roll a 7. It's a critical. 6. So she's gained a 4th rage. If she does a wound, she's going to lose 2 fate and 2 danger. She's got fire 3. She's got reposition 1. Need to hard roll a 6. Un, dos, yep. Oh, what a great way to start. She time clocked. Boom. She puts 3 fire tokens in the pool. 1, 2, 3 from the sphere cast. The sphere cast is then tapped due to cumbersome. She had to commit to use it anyway. And she can do some other ones. She can put a black token in the pool. And that's about it. Inspire someone. And she's got 3 repositions. Who do we want to take the hits? Probably Ulyssia. 1, 2, 3. Heroic Life. Lose 2 fate and 2 danger. 1, 2. 1. We shuffle that card back into the Grave Trauma deck. All right. Good work, Returner. Starting us off nice and strong. Now, what is Omega Terminus? A Titan that suffers crash is immediately moved to that card. Okay. So, that's a wound. 1 down. We add 1 to Once Upon a Time. We put a level 2 into here. Put a level 2 into here. And now we do his AI card. And then he's going to do End of Hope. What about this guy? What a joke. Highest fate in front. All right, Penelope's not in front. Fisher is not the highest. Heraclides or Otis. Heraclides has the priority target, so it will be him. Is it a move lateral? No, it's just a judgment. Wisdom or Fury? Well, the good news is that Heraclides is Wisdom 3. So it's 1 on an 8. Can't re-roll that because it is a thingy. So 1 on an 8 We'll spend a fate to try and reroll. If the attack hits, it deals 5 danger. No, we fail, so it deals 5 danger, which goes to 6. And we suffer death 3. 6 danger is reduced down to 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to draw a minor trauma. Yep, death 3, minor trauma. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 4 turns. That gives him another token, so he now has +1 move. Actually, the death might not have, depends on what I get on this minor trauma. I get gain a rage. Okay. Man, I don't even know if I want to rage at this point. I've got so many. And then the Oracle moves 4 spaces and Giant Glaciate. Alrighty. Now, End of Hope. Which means it happens. This one, target the lowest fate in front or the lowest fate in sight. So the lowest fate in sight is Fisher. And he's going to move lateral and attack. So it's 1, 2 to there. She is going to roll 3 on a 10. 1, 2, 3. She gets 1. She has 3 rerolls. Nope. Actually, 2 rerolls actually. But anyway, she blocked 1. Each hit deals 2 danger and 2 fate. So that 4 danger goes down to 5 danger. Sorry, goes down to 2. 1, 2, and it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 fate. So she is going to draw. Oh no, it's an extra fate. No, 5. Yep, she's going to draw a minor trauma. Gain a fate because she is a thingy strain, Hyperborean strain. Okay, finally, end of that guy's turn. It's our turn. He hasn't chomped any time things yet, so. Oh, and was there a rewind? Yeah, there was a rewind, so she rewinds to here. We could have moved that one too. Yeah. So she's going to go, she's going to have her turn. She's got no movement. She's just going to sacrifice everything to unexhaust everything. She will place a fire token in the pool though, because she has that, and then she'll unexhaust everything. So that's her turn done, unfortunately. Bad times for her. The returner does not have the ability to return from time clocked, so her turn will be to do a whole lot of nothing. But she will have time clocked arriving coming up next. So she's fine. When does the time frame actually move? End of our turn. Yeah. So the Ascender, I think, is our best option. So he loses a token from his prophesized death. He's got the Shade Shield. No, our best bet is actually Ulysses. No, our best bet is actually the Warkeep with the Probability Blade. Can we push back with the Warkeeper? We can. So the Warkeeper is going to move 1, 2, 3 to here. He's going to make an attack with the Probability Blade. We're 1,000,000 to hit. Good. Gain a rage. Spend a fate to commit. Spend a fate to re-roll his crit miss. Hits. He re-establishes time anchor here. Here. He's going to re-establish his time anchor here. Cool, so he hits with the probability blade. It is 8, 9. I'm definitely sure I forgot the +1 AT on that first wound. And that may... I think I had a power reroll. I think I rolled pretty well. Oh well, I forgot. Probability blade's 2 whites, and then the Warkeeper is a red, and because he's rage 5, he gets a second red. A lot of early rage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll use a black reroll on that actually, see how many fire tokens we can save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 fire token. 9. 2 fire tokens kept in there. The probability blade gets us 2 opening. We get 2 hope. At level 1, we get 2 break. At level 2, we get another opening. At level 3, we will push the buffhead back into this, and we'll then roll a dice and see what happens. A 6. Place a negative AT token in the Kratos pool. Good. Just gotta find one. Sure, there's lots. There's one. Haha, gotcha. Whee. Move the time front 1 space backwards. It can't move backwards on a wound. That's fine. Level 4. Level 5 is another opening. Plenty of tokens in the pool already, friends. That was a 2, so we're banging straight into a 3. And it's on top. Not ideal at this point. Well, I suppose we've got a lot of tokens. Okay, so she's done. He's done. She's done. I suppose we should probably try to prime the cannon with a... Oh, we did prime the cannon. That's nice. Eye cluster. Good. So last person to go is the Ascender, which is Heraclides. He is speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to go all the way to the other side. And he's going to attack with the Shade Shield. He'll use his Fate Saver to reduce a fate. So will the Warkeeper. Fisher will also... No, hers was exhausted. She could use it now. Good. Shade Shields. Having a swing from the Ascender. He's going to rage 6. That is crazy at this point. Rolls a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He hits. It's the AI 3, and it is Timeline Digestion System. Critical would have killed the time front. That would have been nice. So this is basically a straight 10 because of the token. We have a black, a white, 2 reds, and we also have an automatic power from the Shade Shield. A lot of tokens in the pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's enough without re-rolling anything. So, inspire 1, bleeding limit 1, reposition 1. Actually, we probably should have spiraled that. Hitting on 2s. That's fine. Okay, at level 1, we have a black. At level 3, we have an opening and a break. At level 5, we have another black. At level 6, we have can't exhaust weapons. We have 2 hope. We have 2 opening. 2 hope, 2 opening. And we also have another opening from Commander Electron. And that is it. Good work, Heraclides. So that's a level 3. So we've just done a double wound, which unfortunately means we've just triggered his AI. That's good. And that's a double wound. We've done 4 wounds. However, I think that was move the time front. Yeah, Oracle moves 6 spaces directly away from the attacker. Giant Glaciate, time clocked. Move the time front 1 space forwards. 1. Oh, he's just going to eat our thing. What can we do about that? We can do not much about that actually. Yes, I think that is our ascender dead. Yep. That sucks, man. So he eats that. This moves forward 1 space. He then triggers his AI draw. At the end of the primordial round, this moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy moves to here. He's not there yet, but yeah, anyway. Fate cord, lowest fate in front. Fisher. Otis. Move and attack. Move to there. Attack. Well, the time front moves 1 less space. 1. 3 on a 10. 1, 2, 3. We are going to be time clocked. Yep. Each hit deals 2 fate. That's 6. We're straight to 9. And we're straight to a grave trauma. Deluge of memories. Gain 1 for a Nemos node. Why haven't I added time cross lovers here? The Oracle moves 4 spaces directly away from the target. Done. So that's the end of our turn. It's now time to extinguish possibilities. So we have Glimpse Weak Spot. We have Fateful Paradox. Awakening, come on man. Give me something. What wonder if there's any way for us to establish someone else's time anchor. Can the returner do that, or she can only do that for herself? Erased from existence. Stupid ascender. Alrighty, it's over to his first AI draw. Flash forward, highest fate in front. It is Odysseus. 3 on a 9. 1, 2, 3. Move and attack. It's actually 4 dice. 1 hit, draw grave trauma. On a 9. 8, 8, 7, 9. 3 hits you die, 4 hits you are erased from existence. I don't think I can do much about that. Or I can lose 3 fate. Maybe not. Instant death. However, the Warkeeper can make an attack. So he will do that and make an attack with his probability blade. He hits. Can't reroll. Spiral anywhere? No. 2 whites. Black. Red. Lots and lots and lots and lots of tokens in the pool. We'll use our 2 black tokens on these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh look, we got it. All that other stuff does not happen. End of primordial round. Oh, it's got to be one of those ones. Damn. Perform End of Hope. He's dead. So he's going to do his rewind laser. She's going to use her... Why does she not have a sun guard thing? That's annoying. Oh well. Rewind laser. Move lateral and attack. Going to there. Shooting her in the face. 3 on an 11. Reroll 2. Nah. 1, 2. So, no, that's enough. And then she triggers an able draw. Lost 2 titans without anything we can do. Awaken. No. She's dead also. No, we can do a second chance. You live. Oh, everyone's raid should be like a bajillion from people dying all over the place. It's going really well. All right, well, we've done 5 wounds. So if we can trigger some bonus attacks, we might be able to do this turn. Ulysses has the Phoenix Xiphos, so she can't do a bonus attack. All right. It's Ulysses' turn. We will bring her back in from time clocked. Prime the cannon. Cannon is not primed. Ulysses is going to walk to here. She's going to make an attack on that buff head. She's going to use the Phoenix Xiphos. I didn't build the pool, or did I? No, I didn't. There is just a million tokens in the pool from the probability blade. So Phoenix Xiphos. Of course, I roll a crit. Does he? Oh my God! The Oracle dies on a crit. Oh. In this case, I should probably figure out what's in the pool, but I don't think we're going to have too many troubles because we're rolling that. It's double break, it's double opening, it's double hope, and another opening, another break, another break. So it's 3 breaks, it's 2 hope, and that should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough. We killed the Oracle with a Sunflayed Soul. Very, very interesting. I think there's actually a rule for auto killing in terms of what you get for resources. I can't believe that just happened. Actually, that's never happened. I've never drawn one of those cards before on a critical. Don't mind getting another Hypertime Oracle thing. What are those? What would that be under? Primordial resources, 55 maybe. Resources for death blows. Add the top card of the BP deck for the wound stack. All right, so you just basically do it as if you did. Great. I'm jazzed about that because I didn't feel like I was going to make it, but we did. All right, so you automatically get 12 Frozen Ambrosia. We're then going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4, which is 20. We're going to get 1, 2, 3 by 4, which is 12 eye cluster. We're going to get 1, 2 closed flesh, which is 8 closed flesh. Crazy. Crazy stuff. It's our timeline battle. I've done our combat encounter. We are once again going to spend a frozen time to extend our loop. And we're going to go to here. We are over here on the map. And at this point, we are going to move up to 86. We've found Titan and we've found a city. We'll mark the timeline. Titan, I better mark my dead Titans actually. No, not my wonderful Warkeeper. And the Ascender as well, that's annoying. Add a new one, add a Titan, timeline. At the city, any city things we want to do? I should do all the things I'm supposed to do. I'm sure you can tell I'm a little bit under the weather today. Missing all these little things. And it's a hard game to stay on top of at the best of times, friends. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gonna have to rejig everything soon. Do we have any voyage technology that we want to use? Any negotiation? Temporal paradox. Reeling timeline. No, I don't think we want any of that. No. Do we want to build anything? What do we want to build before? Maybe some Argo cryptexes. Short on Hyperborean ally for that, but I don't think we need that anymore. Devolver, what do we need? Just a few more Hyperborean alloys. All right. So we've reached our loop end. We're going to spend our last frozen time to extend the loop. We do have to do our shuffly thing for the exploration deck. Get a Titan and nothing, 2 Hyperborean alloy and 1 danger. And 5 Shiren Shell and a Paradox. How many paradoxes can one man have? All right. That's the end of that. We've extended the loop once more. I'm not going to do that again. You'll see why in a second. We move forward to the right. We've found one of these wonderful things, and we've found a rest and relaxation adventure. We will place the anchor. We will do our exploration draw. Entropy's Embrace. Each Argonaut gains as many danger and or fate as you have paradox and lose 2 paradox. Lose 2 paradox, 1, 2. So we're going to need to have 3 and 4. Yuck. Remove until the next timeline battle. Oh, and lose a hull. Yuck. Daedalus Machina. Are we on Allied? No. How many? 1, 2, 3. 4 Hyperborean alloy. No Rolly Burden of Doom. Was that enough for us to make the Devolver? Pew pew. Cool, 1 Devolver. And an R&R. I'll just roll the R&R. Have we done that one already? Yeah, I've done that one already. 7. I've definitely done that one already. That one's very funny. 3. Yeah, this is temporal theft. I've done that one too. That's a funny one too. The R&R adventures are great. 9. I did that one as well. That one's funny. I don't know what one I haven't done actually. I haven't done that one. Subtract 2, Argo Fate. Okay. We've reached the end of our episode and we've reached the wonderful temple here, or the lighthouse. So that is going to trigger a loop end, which will at the end of the day give us an unavoidable doom. We are on doom card 3A, not 3B. 4. We're very close now, friends, to finding the second piece of the chariot. That will probably happen 1, 2, 3, 4. Very soon, loop end. I can almost guarantee you when it will happen. Did I miss any researchers? Command encounter 1, 2. I think I missed. Did I miss? Did our combat encounter there? 1, 2. Yeah, a structural research, I should say. I have. Delphian diplomatic, sure. So we will be doing the next episode where we will finally flip to story card 4 and see if we can bring this home. Doom is still probably the thing that's going to catch us. So wish us luck, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.